Hi everyone, this is Dr. Patrick Donovan here with part 2 of the labral stretch in action. I encourage you to review part 1 if you haven't seen it, otherwise we're going to dive right in. Before we initiate this stretch, we want to make sure the shoulder's a little bit warmed up. So whatever you have in your arsenal for active range of motion warm-up, whatever you have available to you, if you're having a little bit of pain, that might be just a plank or a counter plank. Farmer's carry with kettlebells will help to kind of turn on those muscles to get them ready to stretch the labrum. Again, we're using all these muscles that support the shoulder to get as much motion into your labrum as possible and help you move away from pain. So the setup of this exercise is the hardest part. I'm in staggered kneeling. I've got a foam pad under my kneeling knee, a dowel in your opposite hand. This is all important because we want the most motion to come from the one joint, the glenohumeral joint. So that means we need to stabilize or lock in all these other muscles and positions. So we're going to start with keeping your sternum forward. That's kind of what this bar is here for, to keep you forward. We want to bring the ribs down, so we don't want to flare them up. To help you get that thoracic extension, we want to keep your spine in neutral, and then we're going to bring your shoulder blade down and back. So again, that's chest forward, ribs down, down and back. And those will become apparent because the most I see in this exercise, people doing it wrong, is losing any one of those three positions. So here we'll get started, thumb points up, and you're going to keep your shoulder blade down and back, and you're going to raise this nice and slow up to the point of constriction. So for me, that's right about here. So I feel a real tightness in my shoulder, and then I'm going to spin my hand backwards. And through. So even after that one, I can tell my sternum kind of went over to the left, so I want to bring it back in. And it's perfectly normal for this arm to kind of wing out to the side. So again, we're going to reverse it. So now the back of your hand is facing forward, and you're going to go as far back as you can. And then turn your hand open. And through. You really only need to do 5 to 10 reps of this if you're doing it right. I'm already breaking a sweat. So again, in review, the thumb points up, 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 until this point of tightness, and then it turns. Again, we're trying to keep that humeral head in contact with your labrum the whole time. Trying to resist the urge to turn out. Now if you have pain with this, I'm going to restart. Say you have pain about right here, so you're just going to go to that point and then turn out. And continue the circle. So it's kind of like a modified labral stretch. So again, come up to the point of pain, turn out. Again, the principle of moving away from pain kind of rides through on this one. The biggest things that you don't want to forget are keeping your sternum forward, your rib cage down, and your shoulder blade down and back. I hope you enjoyed this labral stretch, and let me know what you think.